wanna sit here at your feet. I'm caught up in this holy moment. I never wanna leave. Oh, I'm not here for blessings, no. Jesus, you don't know me anything, and more than anything that you can do, I just want you. I just want you, nothing else, nothing else, nothing else will do. I just want you, nothing else, nothing else, nothing else will do. I'm caught up in your presence, Lord. I just wanna sit here at your feet. I'm caught up in this holy moment. I never wanna leave. And I'm not here for blessings, Lord. 'Cause Jesus, you don't know me anything, and more than anything that you can do, I just want you. And I just want you, nothing else, nothing else, nothing else will do. I just want you, nothing else, nothing else, nothing else will do. I just want you, Lord, nothing else, nothing else, nothing else will do. I just want you, Lord, nothing else, oh, nothing else will do. Oh, I just want you, Lord. Nothing else can satisfy. I just want what you have for me. Nothing else will satisfy. I just want you, nothing else, nothing else, nothing else will do. I just want you, nothing else, nothing else, nothing else will do. I'm caught up in your presence. I just wanna sit here at your feet, caught up in this holy moment. I
Hey guys, welcome to Free to Worship. Today is a special episode. I say this every week whenever I have people, but today I mean it. I have one of my favorite singers of all time. I am with the legendary Janine Price, and I was truly surprised when you agreed to do it.
What, really?
I did. Like I thought you were gonna be like, no,
Hi,
I'm busy
Bo.
doing
No,
this. I'm
man.
writing more
So much
hits.
love for you guys.
Yeah. So
Thank
it's
you.
such an honor. Thank you so much. And I just really wanna get into just your love for worship, because I think more than just singing, you are a worshiper, and I think that is what me and Bumi felt the first time we heard you, which is probably 7 years ago, live. That
Sure.
is, yeah. So where did
Wow.
it start?
So, my dad, he is a minister, or he used to be a minister, and I grew up in church. Oh, wow. Yes.
So you're a PK.
I'm a PK. And so is my husband,
No
funny
way.
enough. Like, he's also a PK, also, yeah, grew up in church.
Wow.
So we both kind of have like similar backgrounds. But for me, it started with my dad actually having a crisis in the band because the one lady was involved with something.
Oh,
And so my dad was like, okay, I'm going to take you quickly to a pianist and she's going to show you what to do. And then
Sure.
Sunday you can come and play for us.
Oh, wow.
And I kid you not, that's how it happened. So I only knew like one song, but it was there. I was
It
there.
was, yeah.
And I never sang. I never sang until I was 17. And we actually had a guy that came to our church, and my dad asked him, listen, do you think this girl can sing? And he was like, I'm convinced she can sing.
Sure.
He says, why don't you do
Had
this?
the guy heard you, or
no,
he was just
no, he just had a theory, I suppose, which is not
Just
true,
looked at
by the
you
way.
looked like he could
But
sing?
yeah, he said, just put a microphone in front of her and see what happens.
Sure.
And the next Sunday I got to church, to take my position for the worship team. And there's a microphone. So I was like, okay, let me just
And you
go
sang,
for
and
it.
that was it.
I sang. And then people started when I noticed I actually have a voice was when people asked me to sing at their weddings. I'm like, you what? You want me to
Trust someone to
sing
they
at
wanted
your
you to
wedding?
ruin their day.
I was like, okay, well, wait, maybe there's something
There's
here,
definitely something, yeah.
And then that actually became my strength, So I did have classical music training in school. So I've got my grade 7 piano classical thing up until, grade 7.
Oh, wow.
And then the theory of grade 5. But I'm so bad at sight reading, so don't quote me.
It's
on
okay.
this stuff. Thank you, brother.
I can't even.
There's a little bit of
numbers.
training,
Yeah. Sure, that's incredible. I always love. For me, okay, I'm also a pastor's kid.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's so much depth in pastors' children, especially when it comes to leading worship, because I feel like you're always thrown into the deep end.
True.
And it sounds like you were definitely
Yeah,
thrown
I
into the
was.
deep end. And so I think there's a lesson, or there's lessons that we learn, or that I feel like I've learned, and every other pastor's kid that I know, in kind of finding your own way and finding your own journey with Christ. And I feel like when I listen to the quality of your songwriting, it just feels like you were so intentional about sort of cultivating a relationship with God, your own
yeah.
relationship with God. And I wanna talk more about that, like just sort of, because I know that a lot of people that watch Free to Worship are musicians, some of them, and aspiring. And what is the best way, would you say, to cultivate a relationship that is good enough to be able to write those kind of songs where it can bring up a whole room and bring us closer to God?
Wow, that's a lot. I think for me, I grew up kind of like there were struggles for me.
Sure.
And I don't think at the time I realized how tough those struggles were. The one thing, though, that I always knew, and I don't know how I know this or how I knew it at the time, was I just knew that if I spoke to God, that He wouldn't judge me for where I was at or what I was fighting with.
Sure, that's good.
And I think because I felt that He was always there and He understood, I think I was comfortable enough to just tell Him all this heavy stuff, like all the big things in your life, I grew up very sheltered, and I think I was a very creative child as well. And creative kids are normally quite different and awkward,
Yeah.
and interesting, let me put it that way. And I think that for my parents, they were like a little bit shocked, like, oh, what have we got here, and how do we groom, or not groom, but help this person to find their own way with God. I also, when I was young, had very like dreams about God. I had experiences. I remember my mom she loves the story, but she says that one day she was vacuuming the house. I was very little. And she switched the vacuum off and she heard me crying. She thought, oh, what's going on now? Maybe she's, fighting with the sisters, siblings, whatever. And she went to the sound, and I was at the bed on my knees and I was crying. And she was like, what is happening here? And she went up to me, and my eyes were closed, like I was like this. And she tapped me on the shoulder because I was not even aware that she came in the room. And she's like, Janine, is she okay? What's wrong? Are you okay? And I just looked at her and I said to her, Mommy, had tears running down my face. I said, Mommy, Jesus is here. Jesus is here. Jesus is here. Sure. And I had these moments where I would experience God. And I think I still have them when I'm, sitting by my piano. And I love that about God, like I always feel like he comes close to me, and I think that when you understand that about God, that maybe, your writing is definitely affected by that, I also think that I had things that I really fought with when I was young, and I felt like God was the only one that could understand what I was going through.
I think what I've learned about you, and I truly appreciate it, and I do believe that it was a God thing for you to be here today,
Sure.
Is your vulnerability within the music, and now obviously even in this conversation, like, what can the Janine Price faithful, what can they expect from you, from you? Because it could be in career, it could be in your life, it could be a new chapter, it could be anything.
Yeah,
What is it
thank
that
you
you're
for
looking
that question, because that's a good one. It always challenges me. I think, so I'm 50 now, okay? And I feel like I've actually become the real person I'm supposed to be.
Really?
Only
Now
now.
at 50?
I know. And I think that a lot of people reach that stage way earlier. But there's been a long journey for me, and I'm grateful for that journey. I think it's definitely molded me into the person I am today, but also it's left me with so much to still be excited about.
Sure.
Our kids are a little bit older now, so there's a little bit of more freedom, and I also feel like, from a music perspective, I feel like I haven't even touched the limits of where this thing can go.
I'm 100% sure you haven't touched the limits.
I just need to find the language to that language, just to put it into, what does it sound like? What is it saying?
Yeah.
But I have this excitement on the inside of me, and I don't know what it's going to be, how, if it's albums, if it's podcasts, what it is, but I know that there's something huge coming.
Something.
Yes. And let me tell you, I've tried some other things, and I always come back to music. It just never, and singing. I think in my deepest heart of hearts and my dreams is just like, I just see myself on a stage, and my hands are up, and there's just people worshiping with me.
Yeah.
And that's just where I'm at. That's just my heart. And so I know that God is busy pushing me into new avenues, new connections, like yourself, and just I want to have fun.
Yeah.
I want to have fun.
Actually, I saw a video. I think you were singing in Zulu.
Yeah?
Was it Zulu? You were with Ngubeko and
Yes, that was now recent.
Yeah. I saw that video. I was like, what?
No, dude, yes.
It was so good. It's so good.
I love the vernacular stuff. So when I was at church, we obviously needed to sing this material. And so if you're leading, then you've got to learn the material. Yeah. But it encouraged me to start learning Zulu.
Yeah.
So
but the next time you come here, you're gonna do a Tsonga song.
Okay.
Because that's the language that I
So give me it
sing
in a month in advance so that I can just learn the language.
I actually think it might be a little bit easier, actually.
Oh,
yeah.
all right.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think
No,
it's a
I'm
better
up for that.
It's a better language to grasp. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much it.
Oh, thank you. Thank
I
you
don't
so
know
much.
if you have anything that you'd like to say, just on your end as closing remarks.
Yeah, I just want to say, well, I want to say thank you to you for everything that you're doing. I think that you bring such a beautiful, new, fresh fragrance to this whole worship scene.
No.
And I love both of you guys, and I have such respect for you. And I just wish you all of the best with everything that you're doing. And then for everyone out there that is wanting to, keep going, I just want to say, hold on to Jesus. Hold on to the things that ground you and that give you purpose and meaning, and you will surely find your way.
Sure.
So
That's
yeah.
good. Hope to see you again soon.
Yes. Thank you. Your word inspires me to live uprightly, and your presence makes me give every part I have, and this love I know, and this grace you show moves my heart and soul, causing my response. Jesus, I give my all, humbly obeying your call. A life of worship I live to honor you. Your word inspires me to live uprightly, and your presence makes me give every part I have, and this love I know, and this grace you show move my heart and soul, causing my response. Yeah, Jesus, I give my all, humbly obeying your call. A life of worship I live to honor you. Only my best for you. Only my deepest praise. Only the purest, Lord. Here won't you take it all? Jesus, I give my all, humbly obeying your call. A life of worship I live to honor you. Honor you, Jesus. I give my all of me. I give my all in praise to thee. I give my all so willingly. I give my all to honor thee. Yeah. I give my all of me. I give my all in praise to thee. Yeah. I own.